Yeah, the problems with the Yamaha FZ-25. A lot of problems with the motorcycle. To begin with, its headlight is very dim. It's got a torch instead of a headlight. So please don't think of installing auxiliary lights. Each bike has wires which can tolerate pre-mentioned power surge. Adding more lights will damage capacitors, resulting in the vehicle catching fire. Plus, the battery will also drain out very fast if you are adding the auxiliary lights. And FZ-25 does not come with a kicker option. If the battery dies, you will have only option is to tow it or to jumpstart the vehicle by using some other battery. Petrol tank and the auxiliary lights, if you are installing, a high risk that the vehicle might catch fire due to the wires getting burned. That is one main problem, and due to the low visibility, because of the poor headlight, driving the vehicle during night time is very risky. I just put a video here. And the second point is the exhaust pipe rusts very fast. And I was one of the first persons to buy this motorcycle in Mysore. So these problems were there in the bike. I could not make out. And after using the bike for just 2,500 kilometers, the exhaust pipe started rusting. And there is a third point is the coin rattling sound in the engine that could not be resolved by the service center. The mileage is very low. That is the fourth point. 30 to 35 kilometers it will give. Being a single cylinder engine, even if you are riding at 40-45 or even 50 max, it should give minimum 40 kilometers per liter. But it is not giving. Given that so much costly petrol has become 80 rupees now, 100 rupees it will become, and it is giving very low mileage. It is very difficult to maintain this motorcycle. The fifth point is it is very slower than the R15. The R15 being a 150cc motorcycle is quite fast, and being a 250cc motorcycle, the FZ-25 is very slow. That is one negative point. And the sixth point here is the poor quality rear brake pads. The rear brake pads just went off within 2,500 kilometers. People, they will tell that as per the usage it will be the brake pads will be used, and then you have to replace them. But we're using a car, and these rear brake pads or any brake pads of a car, it will cost 1,500 rupees, and the FZ-25 motorcycle brake pads cost 1,300 rupees. The last only 2,500 kilometers, and the car brake pads easily last 60,000 kilometers. So the quality of the brake pads is very poor. And the cost is also too high compared to other brake pads of other contemporary motorcycles such as Apache, RTR. And the quality of the switches is very poor. That is the eighth point here. Eighth point is the quality of the switches. I have posted few photos here along with this video. And there is one burning smell, when light drizzling starts, and there is small rain, there is a burning smell coming out of the engine. Why? I don't know, because maybe the paint quality is very poor, and I took it to the service station 2-3 times, but they could not rectify that. And the sitting position here is semi-upright. It's not upright position, and the handlebar is quite low, which makes you bend. It's not such a dedicated thing like R15 sitting position, but it is very slightly bent forward. That is the kind of sitting posture it has. And recently, now the motorcycle has reached 6,000 kilometers. And I have observed vibrations increase very much. The motorcycle vibrates like hell once it crosses 80 kilometers per hour. Vibration is not equal to a Royal Enfield motorcycle, but it can give competition to Royal Enfield bikes in vibration. These are the problems existing in the FZ Yamaha FZ-25 motorcycle. And the Yamaha FZ, mainly any motorcycle, what we require is the motorcycle goes into coma if at all the motorcycle is run continuously for a stretch of 140 kilometers and over 140 kilometers. If you ride this motorcycle at a constant speed of 100, it will go into coma. It will stop, and 2 3 hours you have to wait until it has to restart again. I thought first time it happened like that, it won't start only, but thankfully it started again. That is one major problem. The motorcycle goes into coma. And yeah, any motorcycle has to be the two very important things should be there. That is, it should run, and the headlight should be proper. These are the two important things. The third important thing in any motorcycle is the brakes. Brake pads, braking is good, but the brake pad quality is not that good. It will, if it goes down 2,500 kilometers, and every 5,000 kilometers you have to take it to the service station, you have to replace it. You have to replace it, or if you don't replace it, you have to replace the disc because of the scratches. You'll have to replace the disc itself. And spare part availability is very very bad in Yamaha. These are the problems of the FZ-25. Yeah, one other problem, because if you are ridden a regular bike which is not fuel injection bike, due to the momentum of the bike, which is a regular bike, you ride it for a distance and it will carry you along. If you, even if you are not giving the raising the accelerator for some time, but this motorcycle, this is a fuel injection motorcycle, so the all the time you have to keep your hands on the accelerator. Otherwise, the motorcycle won't even move 1 inch. That is one. It's not a problem, but it come because it is a fuel injection type motorcycle. It won't go further. It doesn't have gather any momentum, so and it won't move further at all. Yeah, another major problem with the motorcycle is the height. It is not suitable for short guys. 5 feet 5 inches. Better not buy this motorcycle because it is not as tall as the Royal Enfield Himalayan or the Kawasaki versus. It is not that tall, but it is in between. And the broader the seats are very broad for the Yamaha FZ-25. It will make the leg stand in the air again. So this is one problem because all these things people don't see while buying the motorcycle. It is quite tough to ride the motorcycle when you are in traffic signals and all. For shorter guys, it will be very difficult.